This episode has been brought to you by Let's get into it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, the Cosplay Poet, and welcome to another episode of Some Things Must Be Heard. So right now, I'm sitting here with KourtwithaKay. She is our special guest today.
What's up? What's up?
And this episode is about mental health. So to jump into it, the first thing we do is an icebreaker. So our icebreaker is 2 truths and a lie. So do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'm gonna do a simple one because I couldn't think of nothing too.
I've never played this before.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you 3 things, and you have to try to figure out which one is the lie.
Okay.
Okay. I drink tequila. I drink Moscato. I drink Hennessy.
Hennessy's the lie.
It is the lie. I do not drink Hennessy, y'all. I used to drink Hennessy, and I remember throwing it up one night, and the taste from that, I could never drink it again. So please do not offer me no Hennessy. Mm-hmm. I do like dark liquor though. Mm-hmm. I do. Okay, what's yours?
I have a band. Mm-hmm. I have 2 boys. Mm-hmm. I am a Taurus.
I think the lie is you have 2 boys. You got one? Yeah, okay. I was like, I don't think she's ever said nothing about a second boy. No. Okay.
He's so spoiled, everybody knows.
Man, okay, so so today's topic is mental health. So before we get into how it impacts you in the industry, what industry are you in? What do you do?
I am in a couple of industries.
Okay.
Right? Because we have multiple hats as Black women all the time, right? So in the professional realm, I've been in sales for 20 years, 23 years. So in the sales industry of anything. So that could be, so it's really a broad industry. Or it's a skill more than an industry.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because like right now I'm selling mattresses. I was selling cars. I was selling, But as far as music, that's an industry, right? Mm-hmm. And this is where we know each other from in the same music, writers, artists, poets. I love what's going on in St. Louis. I feel like St. Louis is and has been going through a renaissance over the past decade.
It has.
And so I've always hashtagged STL Renaissance because that's what reminds me of artistry. It reminds me of my grandfather, Quincy Troop, who was a poet, and he wrote Miles Davis's autobiography. And Miles would be playing, he'd be poetry and stuff. Shout out to him. But it's at that time they were going through a renaissance, and of course we have been going through a lot of economic, socioeconomic, spiritual. Physical battles.
There's been a lot of warfare out here.
Warfare, and a lot of that warfare is reflected in our music, and a lot of that warfare, you can hear the healing, you can hear the pain, and you can hear the trauma, and it's all through our music. And so so that industry it helps people. I feel like people are it's their couch, it's their therapy. It's their therapy in this industry because we all are going through things.
That tastes good.
We are all going through things, and we express it through our art.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys hear that? She's in a couple different industries. If you are looking for somebody that's good at sales, she has a ton of experience in sales. Once you know sales, you know sales. Like once you really become good at sales, once you understand that that no isn't personal and you just get on to your next yes, that mindset, then that's what it is. So that does mean you can go from selling cars to selling mattresses to refrigerators if you need, whatever,
I done sold people, public relations and or branding.
Some Things Must Be Heard podcast has nothing to do with the selling of people and
Right.
No, seriously though, branding is real. It's real. So if you're looking for branding,
I do help with branding. I like just trying to help. That's my business. Just trying to help LLC.
Okay, so let's talk mental health in this industry. What are some of the things that have been a negative impact in this industry? I know, right?
I mean, the industry is the art versus the industry is a thing, because the industry is more capitalized. The industry makes certain music or certain art more able to be seen and more programmed, and it infuses our communities with a whole bunch of bullshit. A whole bunch of bullshit. So, but, you know, there's other types of music. There's other types. It's not all bad, of course, because music was how we used to express ourselves. And music was how we relate to each other. And how we relate to each other is a big conundrum in our communities anyway. Yeah. So it's reflected now in the music. It's in and in the art. You know, you can make a real beautiful song, but it'll still be talking about your hate of the situation. A lot of our R&B music and stuff right now it sounds pretty. Yeah. But it's not saying I'll walk to the end of the earth for you. Yeah. It's not saying I want to feel. It's definitely not giving Boys to Men. Oh no.
It's not. It's definitely not giving Brian McKnight or Anita.
It's not. It's not. Not a lot of it, at least. So, we need a continuous balance of music that is good for us, that is therapeutic for us, that the words are programming the right things for us and our children.
The frequencies too.
The frequencies.
That's where people overlook it. That's where we overlook it. Even though we know the words wrong, we not even understanding the music frequency that's being played is a bigger impact because it's so subconscious.
And that's the more powerful things. The subconscious things are more powerful. The things that you automatically are doing subconsciously are actually more powerful than your conscious decisions, right? So, excuse me. Whatever we are programming ourselves with over and over and over and over again, turning on the music over and over and over and over and over again, turning on a reel over and over and over and over and over again. Anything you do over and over and over and over and over again, you're going to be a master of. Yep. Or it's going to be a master of you.
Yep. You create that habit.
Or it's going to be a master of you.
And it's hard to break them.
And, you know, so that can be skewed in a good way or a bad way. Yeah. But with music, subconsciously, depending on what you're putting in your spirit, you know. Yeah. Over and over again. So the industry, just music in general, that's a mental health thing that we deal with. Now, just being an artist while trying to balance everything personally as an artist, and while trying to balance being a mother, by trying to balance being able to pay for being a mother and a human. Maybe want to buy a $200 outfit or something every once in a while, you know. But your kid needs a $7,000 to $700 whatever, because everything is electronics now. So you're a mom, you're a parent, you're working. You also are an artist. You also have the need to self-express. You also have the God-given gift that was given to you. And so even though you're mommy and well, you're working good, everybody's fed, there's a house over your head, now you have the need and the want to actually delve into your artistry.
It's a whole nother job.
It's a whole nother job.
A whole nother one. We have 2 jobs, all of us at least.
It's a whole other job. And that's just the artistry. And we're not talking about it. And all this is about what we are doing for us. And if we know what we need it to be in community, right? So if you're a mom, and if you are a worker, and if you are an artist, how are you affecting the community? In your artistry, you can affect the community. You can tie those bubbles together. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. But it just depends on what your aim in your music is. So sometimes even that's separate. And if we all need to stay more involved within our communities and pay attention and be available, then that's another slice of time to balance in life.
Definitely. So how has it positively impacted your mental health?
Oh man. Being able to actually say I am everything. To not just have a role that is put on me because I'm supposed to do it.
Right.
It's
or I signed up for this.
This
other person's dream.
It's therapy just to do the things that feel good to you, that feel good to other people, that is received well.
Yeah.
That's another. It's a form of community. It's a form of church, of worship. So it's like that's a positive thing, because a lot of people only that's what life is I got a kid, I go to work, I feed, I can eat, I can go to sleep, I can go to kid, I go to and for the rest of their life.
Very robotic.
For the rest of their life. And some people that's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. I'm a little ADHD, got a whole lot of shit going on up here all the time. So all these little slices you have to I'm still working through time management and not saying yes all the time. And not
the no is powerful.
Oh my God.
The no is a word and a sentence.
No is a word and a sentence. But it's I've seen my strength in my yes, because yes is opportunities. No is very
No. See, you gotta know when.
Yes, you gotta know when though.
Because no is never a negative.
It's never a negative. It's just what's the damn quote? I forgot the damn quote. It was because it showed the power of both. But there is power in no, and there's opportunities in yes.
It's definitely a good
power
thing to keep your mind open to different opportunities that come your way. But the power in the no is when you know you need to say it, and you're only choosing yes to appease what the other person needs. Not because it's a life-threatening situation for that person. Not because somebody else couldn't possibly help that person. It's because you are appeasing them when you should be saying no and rejuvenating self, because you have already been depleted. You're giving more. This is like, it's like if a bank account, it's like you are already at zero, so now you tell yourself negative. That's not what we're trying to do here.
You better tell it.
So
you better tell it.
That's the power in the no.
She's telling it. Why are you yelling at me?
Look, I'll be like, this is me screaming right now. If you be looking like, what? Like, yeah, this is me getting real loud.
For real.
But yeah, it's definitely power in both though. Like,
definitely.
I've said yes in times that I felt like, oh, I'm gonna be anxious going here, and I'm going by myself. Oh my God. And I deal with social anxiety. So my mental health is anxiety and ADHD, and some PTSD from different situations. But yeah, so I am processing a lot of those things all the time. I'm initially trying to sort which one I'm expressing or feeling, or expressing, because sometimes I'm expressing before I know which one, but which one it is. And then I'm going from, like, if I'm out at a mic and I start to feel like I got to get up and start pacing, like, can't sit still, real antsy, can't do it, gotta go outside, ooh, smoke outside, ooh, come back in, ooh, who else in here, back outside.
I'm a stander, I'm a talker.
Yeah, I can't sit still.
Yeah.
I put a PSA about it, a PSA out about it a minute ago, because I was like, I don't want y'all to think like I don't respect the mics, but I just can't, like, my focus, I can't.
Yeah, it's an issue when it affects how you interact with people, or how you're able to hold on to a job, or just maintain a job, or how a job it affects your job, or the thing that you do every day. So even kids, how they handle their work, that's their job. But adults, when I started selling cars, you have to be in like 6 places at one time. And
I'll be on it.
I can be there. But I might just forget the key on the desk.
Oh yeah.
Because
okay, yeah.
Type shit.
I would do shit like that.
Okay, and you can't do that in Mercedes.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't at Mercedes. I was at Frank Lita and
Oh, I was at Frank Lita too. I
and
wasn't doing. I didn't do it at
All-Star
Frank Lita.
Dodge.
I did a Frank Lita Acura, South County.
Yeah, I did Frank Lita on Bridge. Both of them was on St. Charles Road, right down the street from each other.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And then I left there and went to another field. What was I doing after that?
Man, that was just a whole bunch of
But it was fun.
white men that were my age that acted as if I was a child.
Yeah.
Oh, and I definitely couldn't handle it.
Because white
Some of them were
man,
cool.
white woman,
Some of them were
other
cool.
races,
You know
black
who you are.
man, then me.
Run that down again.
It goes white man, white woman, other races, black man, then me.
Ooh, shit.
That's in part of my poem. It's called Stampede. It's about black women. How we need to hold our heads high. And we don't need to bow down. We need to stampede.
We definitely need a stampede.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking low. I said that poem is called Stampede, and it's about black women, and it's about how we don't need to bow down. It's how we need to stampede. We over here just talking, so sometimes I forget that I need to be a little bit louder and project on these videos, and that's just a note to self. Ain't none of y'all gave me a note, but I'm giving that note.
We finna get one of them lapels.
I got some, but they only for my iPhone. And even though I love my iPhone, this Google Pixel, it's like made for camera quality, and I haven't seen anything with better quality. So I couldn't.
So you just haven't gotten the ones for this phone.
Yeah. Over-explaining. This was over-explaining.
We got it on
That's
camera.
okay. That's all right. Mental health. That's what we're talking
That's
about.
exactly what we're talking about. And honestly, when we go back over and look at this conversation, we are going to see where we veer off, where the conversation's happening.
So then let's do this. So ADHD, what does that mean for you? What does that look like in your daily life? Let's compare.
Well, what it means to me, and what I understand of it is a lack of dopamine, and always your brain is always searching for some type of dopamine. So interaction, always needing to move. My legs bouncing down here. Weed brings me to regular. It's like, and I didn't even start using cannabis when until I was in college. So I was in college, and it slowed me down, and I was able to just kind of sit back and chill, and instead of be everywhere, because anybody knows me, I am everywhere sometimes. So it's being busy. It's always needing to replace the dopamine with something, whether it's alcohol, a little bit, or scrolling. Scrolling. That's a dopamine feed.
Caught up in that.
Oh, and I can watch Netflix for about 4 hours. And
oh yeah, I be going through whole seasons.
Oh my God, Grey's Anatomy. I'm on season 4.
It's like my daughter. If I hear another one of
I'm
Grey's
on
Anatomy
season 4,
intro,
y'all.
what she watching? Wait, Grey's Anatomy and what's the one with Carrie Washington?
Scandal.
Yeah, she's watching both of those right
now. Good job. That's better. Hey, Scandal is better.
I've seen Scandal. I watched it when it was happening.
Oh, so did I. And I need to watch it again. Oh my God.
Lord.
Okay. So yeah. So how it shows up in my everyday life is in my conversations like this. And they're hours and hours and hours. And sometimes we get back to the point. Sometimes we remember it. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
In my organization at home, I have to really, really focus and set timers in order to clean shit and organize shit. And it's like I like it when it's clean. It just, I don't slow down enough a lot of times, or I'd rather be cooking, or I'm hyper focused on something else. And it shows up in when you leave for work, in your time blindness. And I'm a faithful woman. Like, I have faith in in just things that I have faith in. So faith is also a form of optimism. And if you're optimistic about the amount of time that you have all the time, because you have a 30-minute drive and you leave out 32 minutes early, or just 30 minutes early because you got a 30-minute drive, that is you being optimistic about the time that you have. But in reality, you're going to be late to everything all the time. And so I had to learn to set my clock 15 minutes early. There's like routines that I've had to do, and that I'm still continuously doing to make sure that I'm not, that my specialty that it's not a problem or anything, but that my little superpower, my brain being wired so differently, is not affecting my productivity, and it's not affecting the people around me as much. Just like how it affected you, like it triggered you just in 24 hours because I saw a text message. I saw her say it. I said, yeah, duh. Like in my brain, and I'm talking to somebody else while I get the text message. Conversation's finally over, whoever the hell I'm talking to. I don't ever go back to the message. I wake up in the morning, go back to the message. Hey, yep, I'll be there to come talk to you. She's like, girl, I texted you yesterday.
I'm glad you responded. That's what I think. That's what I said. I'm glad you responded. Yeah. Because I had, it's a lot of people that do, like, will say that they're going to show up to something, which I'm sure you understand.
Oh, I'm sure. I said, I know she's probably been burnt by that.
Yeah,
I said, I'm like, that was rude.
But no, what it just made me do is go straight into overdrive of who am I going to book for this episode, or am I going to just run it? So then I thought, well, fuck it. It wouldn't even matter if I did it by myself because of the topic. You know what I'm saying? So that would be just very raw. But, which is why today I'm not like in character, I'm just as myself right now because we're discussing mental health. And I think that's one of the rawest things I could be in this moment is myself. Well, shit, I'm myself all the time.
Right.
Y'all know that the same conversation that you heard, it don't matter what hat you put on in this head. I wish I had, I need to come back down here and wear put 5 different hats on and just take a picture so I could edit it in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, because you are a woman of many hats.
Yeah, no.
Yes, we are. That's how
Okay. So we've heard the negatives, we've heard the positives, and then like you said, this is a superpower for both of us. I feel, for me, it helps me hyper focus on damn near everything I'm doing right now because I'm interested in all of it.
Yeah.
And if I'm not interested in it, that's different.
It ain't gonna happen.
But the things that I'm interested in, I could really focus on and really grow in. And my ability to curate these mics, create safe spaces for artists to come perform, for people to come feature who have never had feature experience, or a person that might want to do a feature just to prep for another feature they have coming up. Everybody gets 10 minutes. Everybody gets the same time. We promote you on our personal websites. We promote you on the Mike's website. We would love for you to bring people out. It's free for them to come out and see you, so they don't have to pay anything to come see you. And it's helping me focus on doing something that I love, which is make sure that people who are creative like me have safe spaces. That's a passion for me, so I can focus on that. Let's see. But where I put my keys when I come home, where the remote is after I leave out the living room, things like that, I don't focus on as much. And so I'm losing them constantly. I've gotten better. I have air tags on things now. So.
Oh, smart. Oh, that's smart. I need at least one.
I do set my clocks fast too, because if I don't, I'll most certainly be late. I don't know. I do misgauge my time when I'm walking out the door. But a lot of times it's because I've lost the keys or I can't find my bag or my wallet. That's happened so many times. But the AirTag thing, that was the biggest fucking aha moment of my life. And let's see, it gives me high pattern recognition. So when I go into a space, I might not know what my lineup of poems is going to be right off the bat. But as soon as I read the room and I see how everybody's moving for at least the first 15 minutes, it helps me pick the perfect set. Mm-hmm. So I'm a person that typically waits till I get there to pick the poems. I rehearse. That was I got it out, but it was like a tongue twister.
You did?
I will rehearse. I'm just saying it in my head 30 times.
That's crazy.
I will rehearse maybe 10 poems that day, because I know maybe 20 of them from memory right now.
Wow.
So I probably just go over a good amount that I feel like I could do that day. Mm-hmm. But then when I actually get in the room is when I pick the lineup. So it's helped me do that.
That's crazy.
My pattern recognition is ridiculous.
My pattern recognition comes in social interaction. So I enjoy, and I know my gift is, I know I'm a vessel. I understand I've always understood this in different ways. I've just kind of understood how to maneuver now since I know that that's a superpower. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that can be siphoned by the wrong people, or by the wrong energy. So now I've just tried to learn how to maneuver through that. But being that way, my pattern recognition comes a lot with interacting with people and watching how they move and understanding, let people be who they are. And if things don't add up, things don't add up. So I look at everything in equations. I realize this. I'll be like, okay, so you said X and this is Y, but you're missing this. But why? What are we missing here? Because I feel like I'm missing something, and I'm gonna feel off, and it's gonna bother me, and it's like my OCD. And I'll always say something like, I'm confused. And I know that I'm confused for a reason. Because something is not adding up in this equation. Help me understand.
I always say when somebody tells me something, I'm always looking for a way, like almost in the debate, like a way for me to disprove what they're saying. Like I'm always searching for it. It doesn't matter if they come at something firmly, like, I don't fucking know, whatever the fuck. If they come at something real firm, it's like my mind just starts going, how many ways could this not be true?
Because you are real strong in this right now.
And it's like, I'm not trying to pick a fight with
you
them.
Petty.
No, I'm serious. But that's my equation. It's like it's like deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
And it's like, so I start deducting things. Yeah, and it's like, once I feel like you said, like something's not adding up here, like this just feels off. Like I know what you're saying, but something about this just don't feel right. Then I'm like, I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious with you.
Everything's a fucking equation.
Yeah.
I have an equation that I created, and I wrote it in a little poem or something. And it was called the definition of bullshit. And now that I think about it, it's like how that equation thing works. But the definition of bullshit is if what you're saying is right here, and what you're doing is right here, there's a gap. Big ass gap, and that gap is bullshit.
Yeah.
That gap is bullshit. Yeah. Close the gap.
Yeah,
what you're saying and what you're doing should be very close together. They should be friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this is happening with a lot of motherfuckers. Very. And it happens all. It can happen.
Very adjacent.
It can happen all the time. We bullshit. We can bullshit ourselves. Okay.
It's true.
What's happening versus what you're saying and doing.
Yeah.
So that's the whole fucking equation to try to understand people, since I have stepped into the light that I have and understood and been okay with it and been welcoming with it and done it on purpose.
Yeah.
My hashtag, I've been just trying to help as a hashtag for over 12, 13, 14 years. And it's always been to share kindness or understanding about Black culture or the law of attraction. Whatever I came across that was helping me mentally, I wanted other people to know and understand. So I always would use just trying to help. But that also attracts motherfuckers that want to use you. Yeah. You're just trying to help, and they're just like, ha.
Well, that's always if you got a light that's where you're trying to do something positive. So what advice would you give to people who are struggling with their mental health in this industry, in the arts?
Get a therapist.
For real.
Get a therapist. It's
okay to do that. And I will have the mental health hotline.
That has been such a hard thing in our communities for so long. And even now that we're having these conversations, it's still not an action that people delve in. I don't have a consistent therapist. I've been to my therapist a few times throughout my life. But to actually just try to get a therapist first, okay? So outside of that, say you don't want to, you're afraid, you can't find a good one, you don't trust men, you don't trust women, you don't trust old people, you don't trust young people. It's really hard to find someone that you trust with to try to solve your problems if you don't always agree with their existence. So that's really hard with a therapist, and that's what I tend to have an issue with sometimes. But personally, I think the biggest thing for us is to continue to love on ourselves, because you cannot pour from an empty cup is what they like to say, right? And cool. So let's say you fill your cup up, right? A wise person once told me that the cup is always actually on a saucer. And yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup, but your cup should always be full. And you should be pouring from the overflow that's in the saucer. So work my advice for people with any type of mental health issue is always whether you have a huge ego problem, a narcissistic type of personality, but not the disorder, because that's an actual thing, versus you just having certain manipulative traits and all that shit. But a lot of people who hurt people just have an issue loving themselves. They have an issue with what they look like, or how their parents treated them, or how society has treated them, whether they were fat, whether they were darker complected, whether they were lighter complected, whether they were whatever the hell. There's so many things that can make people dislike themselves, and they don't even understand that they're running on that particular self-perspective and projecting it on other people, and having to, make up for that and make everybody else's life a living hell. So the best thing is to take the time to understand why you should love on yourself, and take the time to actually love on yourself, so that you can continue to project that with everybody else.
Yeah, project the love. Well, that's what these shirts that say, project the
love, for real. Because whenever people try me, or they have attitude, or they're angry about something, I try, depending on how disrespectful a motherfucker is. Yeah. I try to see, and I always see, like, you're hurting.
Yeah, most people are hurting.
You are hurting.
Or
you are hurting because I didn't hurt you. Or if I did hurt you, help me understand.
Right.
Help me understand.
Have a logical conversation.
Does it make sense? Is this actually happening? Or is this just what you're saying? Is it bullshit? But yeah, that's we gotta work on loving on ourselves a little bit more, and being willing to understand each other. Yeah. When we come across each other in this industry, especially, because everybody's going through things, and everybody is a fucking Black American right now, traumatized by every fucking thing that's going on, whether we're line dancing or not. Right. My boots can be on the ground. I can still be worried about a fascist coup takeover. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. We going through shit, so we have to love on each other. Cause why not?
Well, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me in St. Louis, when I come play, rain no day. Okay, sorry. that was ADHD. So you can find me on Instagram. I am KourtwithaKay. That's I am KourtwithaKay. On Facebook, I'm Courtney Harris. Little government. TikTok, I am Court with a K. Everything, pretty much, I am Court with a K. You can also follow the Midwest Avengers. That's my band. We're going on 33 years this year, and our album, The People's People, is coming out soon, and we are always for the people.
Tap in, y'all. Tap in. Definitely.
Hi, kitty cat. Oh my God, our cats.
He's just like all in our little space back here.
Oh, hi, baby.
So we definitely want to thank you for coming by to Some Things Must Be Heard podcast. We appreciate you showing up here today. Make sure you tap in, and make sure you guys watch to the end of the video, where we will have some information for mental health resources. You are not alone out here. It is so many people that are going through things. Most of us right now, if you have lived through COVID, I know you experienced some type of trauma to some degree, whether it was just like the isolation of it all, separation anxiety. It could have been that you lost somebody during that time. Like everybody's dealing with something, and it seems like it's not enough therapists out here to help us. So I'm rocking back and forth. But yeah, don't be afraid to speak up and talk to somebody in your community. Let somebody know if you need help. Let somebody know what you need. That's when you're alone, when you're not expressing what your needs are, because we don't know to help you. So this is Peach with his big self.
Hi, Peach.
He
smells my cats on me. I have 3 at home.
Yeah, he must, because he don't even let people believe, like, he runs from people.
You run from people?
Typically, so yeah.
Oh.
He He's a Virgo. He's gonna get to getting on his
He's
own.
a Virgo. You're right. Yeah, they only let you do it for so long.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that
I have never been the most affectionate person, y'all. I try.
I'm real cuddly. That's why I need dogs, but cats, they check my ego though. Cats check your ego.
I like cats better.
Cats check your ego. They are highly spiritual and you can't control them. Dogs will do whatever you want to, make you feel loved, listen to you, shut up when they need to, sit down when you tell them to. And with cats, you can't control them. And it's you're in service to cats. It's about what they want.
Yeah, right. Like what
you have to have a spirit of being a servant when you have cats.
Yeah.
Instead of expecting to be served, because they're going to do what they want to do when they want to do it.
I agree. They will bodies. They will
treat me like a cat, please. Because I'm going to do what I want to do.
Oh, yeah, like rub on me.
And then I'm going to love on you and stuff too.
Oh, I was just thinking rub on me.
And rub on me.
Yes,
rub on me, but don't try to control me because I'm not going to do it.
Definitely don't try to control me. And I don't want to have to try to control you. Like, that's not what I want.
I just want to be in the same room sometimes and just sit around.
You gotta feed me.
Feed me though. Yeah. You definitely have to feed me. I would love for you to serve me and don't try to control me. Let's have a cat relationship.
Mental health.
Bye.
Yeah. They gonna be like, they brains.
Mental health is a serious issue. Reach out if you need help.